need to watch this if you struggle with sleepless nights. In this video, we explore the haunting reality of sleepless nights and the toll they take on the mind and body. Aarav was a man ensnared by the mysteries of the night. He craved the solace of sleep, yet feared the unknown it might bring. Each night he would cautiously climb into bed, seeking refuge, but instead he found himself ensnared in a waking nightmare. The darkness seemed to close in, suffocating him. His heart raced, pounding like a drum in the silence. He wrestled with the sheets, as if battling unseen forces. The promise of sleep dangled just out of reach, taunting him. The sleepless nights stretched into an endless torment, each one more harrowing than the last. The nightmare always began the same way. A dark, oppressive forest. The trees were skeletal, their branches reaching like clawing hands. A thick fog clung to the ground. He stood at the edge, dread clinging to him. An unseen force compelled him deeper.
The air grew heavy, rustling of unseen creatures. Every shadow held a hidden menace. He could taste the fear, bitter and metallic.
Aarav knew deep down that the nightmare was more than just a dream. It was a reflection of something buried deep within his subconscious. He searched his past, trying to unearth the source of his fear. But beneath the surface of these memories there was a darkness lurking. He recalled a specific incident, a shadowy figure lurking in the corner of his room. Desperate for relief, Aarav sought professional help. He consulted a sleep specialist, hoping for a cure. The doctor listened as Aarav recounted his nightly ordeal. He described the recurring nightmare, the oppressive forest, the shadowy figure.
The doctor prescribed medication to induce sleep.
Aarav took the pills, but they offered little respite. He would drift off only to be plunged back into the same dream. The medication dulled his senses, but couldn't erase the fear.
The medication isn't working. The nightmares are getting worse.
The doctor suggested therapy to explore underlying issues. Aarav agreed, hoping this might offer a solution. As Aarav continued his therapy, he began to question the nature of his nightmare. Was it a manifestation of past trauma or something more sinister? He started to see patterns, connections that he hadn't noticed before.
The shadowy figure, it seems to be evolving, becoming more menacing, more real.
He began to experience strange occurrences in his waking life. Fleeting glimpses of the shadowy figure in the periphery of his vision. Whispers in the silence of his room calling his name. He started to question his own sanity.
Am I losing my grip on reality?
He confided in his therapist, sharing his growing doubts and fears.
These experiences are common, Aarav. They are a manifestation of your subconscious trying to communicate with you. Embrace them, explore them without judgment.
Despite her reassurances, Aarav couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. One night, Aarav found himself standing before a mirror in the clearing. The mirror was old and tarnished, reflecting a distorted image of himself. He reached out to touch the glass.
What is this?
He saw a shadowy figure behind him. Aarav was shocked to recognize his own face. The realization hit him like a physical blow.
It's me.
With newfound clarity, Aarav turned to face the shadowy figure. He spoke to it, acknowledging his fears.
I see you. I embrace the darkness within me.
The shadowy figure began to dissipate. The fog lifted, revealing a clear sky filled with stars.
I feel peace. I emerged transformed. I embraced the darkness as a source of strength. The shadows within me were part of my wholeness. True strength came from acknowledging my fears. I lived with a newfound sense of purpose. I pursued my passions and connected deeply with others. I shared my vulnerabilities openly, allowing myself to be seen. I appreciated the darkness, understanding it held seeds of growth. My awakening was not a sudden event, but a gradual process. It was a journey of self-discovery, peeling back layers of fear and insecurity, a transformation from nightmares to dreams. I learned to value my vulnerability, a source of connection. My imperfections made me unique. Embracing my flaws brought a sense of wholeness. I discovered mindfulness, being present without judgment. I learned to calm my mind and find peace within. With each new day, I embraced the possibilities that life offered. I approached challenges with courage and resilience. I no longer feared failure, but saw it as an opportunity for growth. I cultivated meaningful relationships, surrounding myself with supportive people. I created a life filled with joy, purpose, and connection.
Aarav's story is one of resilience, overcoming adversity and emerging stronger. It reminds us that even in the darkest times, transformation is possible. We all have our shadows, fears, and nightmares. Aarav's journey shows that these shadows should be embraced. They are part of our wholeness. True strength comes from acknowledging our vulnerabilities. Aarav's transformation is a testament to the power of the human spirit. His story is a beacon of light illuminating the path